What's the first step to making this phoenix? Finding the right fabric. This is the one I found, but it can be hard cutting into something this beautiful. So what I'd like to do is walk you through it step by step and hopefully take some of the fear away. The yellow at the top is the center fold line. If you look at the back side, you'll see that gradation is mirrored. Before you do anything else, while the fabric's still folded, cut away 7.5 inches. Set aside the 7.5 inch piece for the bottom tail feathers and the center applique. After you've trimmed away this strip, you should have about 3 3/4 of a yard left behind. Take this remainder and cut it in half along the center fold, and you're going to set one of the halves aside. We'll isolate the best portion for the phoenix wings. See here, it grades from light orange to a deep red. Now I use this 12.5 inch ruler. I've taped it at 11 inches. I use it to preview and find what's usable for my phoenix. If you go too far into the light, you're going to miss this rosy red, but too far in this direction and you'll miss the light. So it's a balance. Once you decide, use a second ruler, butt it up against the first, and now we'll measure from the selvage and trim this portion away. We've cut away the purple and we'll save it for a future project. Now flip it around and trim from the other side. I folded it in half, so now we'll be cutting 2 layers at once. Make sure that the top edges are together, measure from the top, down, and trim. Cut all the way along the entire length for an 11 inch by 3 3/4 yard piece. Now let's look at the second half. We'll use the first strip that we cut to assure an identical second strip. Remeasure the distance from the selvage to where you want to make the cut. Chances are it's going to be different because of the differences in the fabric. Once you've cut the lower portion away, you'll turn it around and cut your identical 11 inch strip. Here's your second identical strip. And now for the accent. From the scraps at the top, cut 2 identical accent strips. These are 1 inch wide. These narrow accent strips will also be the full length of the fabric, and sew it to the red side of the strip. In addition to the gradation fabric, you'll need a background. Midnight blue, black, or purple are good color choices. You'll cut the background the same width and length as the gradation fabric. Sew it to the accent strip to make a strip set. Are you still wondering why we have such a long strip set? Well, let me show you the diagram from the book. The top wedges tip towards the left and nest closely together, and the bottom set slants to the right. This long strip set might seem odd, but trust me, it's the best use of both time and fabric. My focus for this video was how to cut the gradation fabric. Now that you understand that, the construction techniques can be found in the pattern booklet. The booklet and the fabric can be found at phillipsfiberart.com. Thank you.